Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. Stam gets over and intercepts. Veron. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say, but...
Cantona! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? There's the delivery. And he's cleared it back out. Rooney passes short and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Deftly away. Out of play for a throw. And it's Fletcher. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation. This looks promising. Beckham. He leaps for it. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Rummenigge, caught offside that time.
Cole really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice looking ball. That is very well defended. Lobbed in behind. Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this. Still goalless. Rooney conjures time and space where few can. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cole receives it in a good position here.
Manchester United really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Great ball if he can get there. Real chance! That's put paid to the danger. And it's Gullit. And Gullit! Superb from Gullit! He's got himself an absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So the first moment... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That is good alertness. And he's got his range wrong there. Thuram.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's beaten the... Bullet! Just a tiny bit high.
he's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rummenigge. Varane calmly anticipates. Kimmich. And here's Ibrahimovic. Beckham.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rooney, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Bale. Well, they've got it again. Varane. And it's Fletcher. Great vision. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. And it's Rooney.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, delightful ball. Vermaelen. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Now it's Cantona. Strokes it back. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. Beckham. And that is a little undercooked. Kimmich. Gattuso. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. Can he spark a counter here? No, it's come to nothing. Can he get on the end of this? It's Ibrahimovic! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
It's run loose here. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Hullet. And no, that was never going to make it. The message is clear, none shall pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for a runner. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckham. Into the last quarter of an hour. Beckham receives it in a wide position. He's in a great position here. Good read, needed to be.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is Bale. He's found a way. Decent chance! And that's in. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Gattuso. And the return pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now can he find a finish? And a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he whips it in. Veron deals with that comfortably. Tries a shot! No, it's wide. Not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. Rummenigge. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Taken back almost at once. It's a threatening ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. 2 minutes to be added on. Rafael Varane. Spread it left. Rooney. That's going right the way across. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Well,
after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Shot a goal! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Singa Chiang Rai United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a cute ball. Varane spots it and intercepts. Thiago. Panucci. Bale. No way through. Rummenigge. And this is... It! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Czech claims comfortably. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Chiang Rai really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Hullet. And he's quick to return it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice-looking ball. Dahari. And he's quick to get rid. Looking for a runner. Floated through. He's in a great position here. Ferdinand.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Best picks it up out wide. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Thiago. Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. And no, that was never going to make it. And they win it back again. Beckham. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. And it's for Marlon. Best. Knocks it into space. Dahari has it in a wide position. Beckham. Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, played right into his path. And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Good ball, good take. Bale. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chiang Rai United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chanatip. Now it's Pato. Thuram clears without hesitation. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Gattuso.
There will be 1 minute at a
Beckham
time.
is one whose deliveries we all know about. That has been slung wide. That's very neat. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's superb. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Chiang Rai really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So the action resumes.
Number 3.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Pato. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Hullet does really well to win the ball there. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And they're quick to get it back. O'Shea tries a deft little ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Chiang Rai United are looking to go forward now. Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? And that's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Hullet. That looks a good ball through, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Hullet. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in. Gattuso. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, look, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Number 8, Vermaelen. Number 2,
Bonucci clears.
number 6.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 21.
That pass isn't the best.
Number 55, Nagatomo. Number 4, Bonucci.
That is
Number
good
9,
alertness.
Bruno Fernandes.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Tevez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Best! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale. He's got away. Great vision. Rummenigge. Oh, great leap! Well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Chanatip. Probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Stam kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Chanatip. Hullet, and Hullet! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Hullet certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. He's found a way through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, no messing about. It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. That's that, the end. Singa Chiangrai United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Security staff for each...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes looking wide. Could be danger here. Good stop. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he... It's Dembele! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And it's Dembele. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Gea sends that a long way. Knocks it into space. O'Reilly. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This is a promising build-up. Fernandes. And he cuts out the supply. This looks promising. He's in a great position here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bale. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Some intricate passing, looks... Sesko! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And there is your opener! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Eintracht Frankfurt are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Fernandes. And it's Timber. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Bruno Fernandes. Half an hour played now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's...
He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. Timber. Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Aimed beyond the defence. That's put paid to the danger. And he's gone long. Rummenigge going after that. And it's Beckham.
Eintracht Frankfurt really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's a cute ball. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. O'Reilly threads one in. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Kimmich. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno Fernandes. And Güler. It's played through for him. Dembele picks it up out wide. He is through here. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Eintracht Frankfurt go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Eintracht Frankfurt have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back on the way then.
Eintracht Frankfurt can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Beckham to take it as usual. And he's quick to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. And they win it back again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Güler is the team's great visionary. That's been drilled forward. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Hullet.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. Šeško tries to pass it through. Thuram can clear it away. Looking to play him in. Güler's cross. And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number
The two
22.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Fernandez.
So,
Number
Jim, what are you
21.
thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
McAllister.
Great defending,
Number
strong
13.
and determined.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Bale. It's a searching pass. Bruno Fernandes. Eintracht Frankfurt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nice looking ball. Conte. De Jong. 75 minutes played. McAllister. A probing pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross goes in there. Gattuso getting this one clear. Oh, a delicate chip through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but
There's the shot! And that really should have been that.
and that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. I think we're just about done here. That's a shade optimistic. Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's De Jong.
There will be one more added time.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And now the breakaway.
Oh,
Rummenigge.
great feat, that.
That is lovely. And there goes the final whistle. Eintracht Frankfurt have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Šeško claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Rummenigge, he's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Drogba, looking to play him in. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but...
Bullet! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! Oh, off the bar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Pirlo must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Drogba. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. A probing pass. Oh, super ball. Rummenigge! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Japan are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Kimmich. And here's Hullet. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi finding himself in space. And Messi! Goal! Japan! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Japan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Seedorf tries to play it through. Bale. Kimmich. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. And it's Bale. Rummenigge. Hullet. Bale has it in a wide position. There's the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pirlo. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Now Gattuso. Thuram wins the duel this time. McManaman. Well read, nice interception. Rafael Varane. Threads one in. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Caresses it through. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in plenty of space here. Towering header! That's... Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And just a quick reminder today to
the midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end, but it has to be said neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
And it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the... Oh, good climb! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thuram. And it's Drogba. And he's found a way past. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken...
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Japan are down to 10 men. That has been slung wide. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Rummenigge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge. And he's had it nicked away. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Showing great feet there. Now the cross. Chance! And again! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play where the...
And a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Corner number 2 then. And it's been hooked away. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception.
Japan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
This looks promising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vermaelen calmly anticipates. Bullet. Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a throw. Seedorf has a look and plays it forward. Cannavaro cuts it out. Thuram going vertical. That is good alertness. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope.
Oh, he's... and Beckham! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Drogba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that is as far as it goes. Japan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please join me in wishing all
Your
the
final
best
thoughts,
to
Jim?
members of
Well,
our
it's
fan
got to be
club.
said.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, Peter, I think Vermaelen's ability to play the ball out of defence will be key here, especially if you're looking to get a possession-based game going.
Well, that is pretty much how so many teams do play these days, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd say in his case...
He's rising! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Can he get it through? Gattuso. Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zola stood his ground strongly. Shapes to shoot! There it is! The first significant strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So, a breakthrough already. Beckham gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Varane gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Cross goes in there. Vermaelen clears it away. But that has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. Some really good ball movement. No way through. And the finish!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Del Piero really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Gattuso. Thailand already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dom. And he's let fly! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now he can run away. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, what a ball! Vermaelen did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram calmly anticipates.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the pass.
Oh, he's having a go! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Passes short and sharp. Cannavaro.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rummenigge, and he skips past his man. Hullet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Deftly away. And this is Ibrahimovic. Platini. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Van der Sar trying to keep this in. Del Piero. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Ambitious ball here. Del Piero is flagged offside. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Thailand up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Thailand can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Thuram cuts it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. A probing pass. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Platini. Now it's Del Piero. And that has put paid to that. Rafael Varane. Ibrahimovic.
Thailand have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go... Sola! Roberto Carlos. The referee has given a corner. Thailand get their 4th corner. And he's managed to get rid. Played out wide. Zola. Now this could be a chance. That's a sharp pass. Pirlo. And it's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Now, he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Nice control.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pirlo. Lahm. Tries to play it through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Zola pinches it off him.
Thailand clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rummenigge makes a dash for it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Thailand leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's been won straight back.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that will be the final act. Thailand have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Zola picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. And it's Hullet.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about...
Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Just eases him off the ball. Vitinha shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. That's good defending, very good defending. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Doué! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Bale with the clearance. He'll try from distance! He's done very well to get to that.
Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Look at this, and a chance! And now they can spring out of defence. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge getting forward. Space for him to turn and look. Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Fabian Ruiz goes for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Trust this time, surely! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot could be on. He's rising! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Gattuso. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes receives it in a wide position. Vermaelen can get it clear. And it's Zaire Emery. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. And the finish! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Punched away. Vitinha. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Dembele. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome.
He's in one-on-one. Chance! Ronaldo! as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United may be down, but he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha is onto this. Great chance! Well taken goal. It's all becoming so easy. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, well played. Marquinhos. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Paris Saint-Germain leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. And we are back underway. Oh, it's Dembele. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Rummenigge. And it's Bale.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a good ball. Caught offside that time. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Vitinha. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Dembele. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Kimmich. It's an early cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Vermaelen defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been cut short. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dembele. Zaire Emery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Bale gets into a good position. Vitinha. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's having a pop! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Fabian Ruiz clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
Rummenigge driving forward. Tries a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Stood up well to him there. That has not gone well. And it's Doué. It's played through for him. And he's there to get it away.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, le numéro 4, le numéro 3.
Mayulu. He's gone for goal!
À leur place,
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi makes the interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bale. Threads one in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Over to the right flank. Doué. Colomouani. That has been slung wide. This looks promising. And he's running through. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide, and it's Vitinha. Gattuso.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's found a way through, and here's Hullet. Beckham getting up there, harmlessly behind.
temps additionnel, une
Not too
minute.
much to add on here, just a minute. Rummenigge. And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort. And he's stuck it away. Picked that one out. It was a... So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention, s'il
How
vous
would you
plaît.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Rafael Leao, and he's been shifted off it. And the counter is on. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's chosen to go back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, what a mistake!
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and...
Bullet! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! Manchester United take the lead! He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. De Ligt has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rafael Leao. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with the corner, there first. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Beckham can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he shoots! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Šeško, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. So what can they make of this? And here's Gullit. Gullit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rummenigge might just make this. And it's Mainu. Rafael Leao has the space to scheme. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Tries one from range. Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Bruno Fernandes. That has not gone well. And it's Mainu, looking to play him in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Taken back almost at once. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hullet. It's run loose here. Šeško. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? Kimmich. Ambitious ball here. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's well seen too.
Has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Mainu. Shot could be on. That's good defending, very good defending. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Šeško. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so we're off again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rummenigge. Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Gattuso. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, now he can... And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United leading now. And claimed it back swiftly. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rafael Leao, he's found a way through. Rafael Leao with the cross, and that's the keeper's ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the shot! And no mistake. It's level again. What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one.
Chance for a shot! Chouameni. Šeško. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. Rafael Leao. And it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Menu. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Rummenigge. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Anderson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Menu. Kimmich. Menu. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kimmich. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it into space. Great vision. Šeško. He's had a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Šeško fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 4, Chouameni. Number 3,
It's a loose ball.
Martinez.
Just about within shooting range.
Number 18,
And how did he not put that away?
coming on the field, number 17.
So,
Ederson.
third corner of the game.
Number 2, Tonali. Number 15.
And that has been cleared.
Number 19, Mbeumo.
Bruno Fernandes finding himself in space.
Taking place.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left. Bale. Hullet. Bale.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ederson. Burmo. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that could battle. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored all... And the shot! And there's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. Speed of thought. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Šeško taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.